Wrong one. Did stream start before or after I screwed up? Because there's two audio files on my desktop, and I just clicked the first one, and it's this. Which was not right. Anyway, we're doing some horror games. You might be asking, why? And the answer is, it's freaking Halloween, my dude. Why do you mean, why? Stream started as I was laughing. Okay, yeah, that's what I was laughing at. All right, let me make sure I close all the ton of... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, and I closed out of it, too. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I was working on some Town of Nowhere stuff. Zed Technician's new game is out. That's the other reason we're doing this. So we're going to be playing that for sure. But we're also going to play a couple other horror games. If you guys have recommendations from itch.io or just, you know, good free ones. No, I saved it as a JPEG instead of a PNG, and then I closed it. So that character just has like a black box around them, which is not ideal. It's fixable. It's fixable. I'm just not a huge fan of having to fix it. Anyway, let me get the capture going. The void surrounds them. All right. So first one we're going to give a go is Amanda. I think this one's supposed to be a Dora the Explorer kind of knockoff game. Amanda the Adventurer. Oh, why did you open on that screen? Don't do that. Damn it. Can I select which one? I guess not. All right, hold up. Let me move all of the windows to the other side. Give me a sec. Zoop, thank you for the year of support, Fallen Pineapple. Holy crap. Display 2, I guess. Yeah, it wants it to be on the wrong screen. So I gotta move the screen region over. There we go. All right, and then let's close out of like all the stuff that you're not supposed to see. Ooh, I need to save myself in that story. Share. Started listening to this this horror book story thing called No Longer Human by Osamu Daiza. Someone did a reading of it on YouTube. It's pretty good. Depression Factory. What's it about? The kid either has like, he's either a sociopath, he's either got he might be autistic, or he might just have really bad depression. It's really hard to tell, but this kid is just messed up in the head, and I'm not really liking how much I'm like, oh man, I feel this. So my screen region is over on that monitor for some reason, so I'm going to be looking over here a lot. Oh, okay. Episode 1 of Amanda the Adventurer.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Wooly.
And I love apples. Do you like apples?
I'm allergic to apples.
That's okay. You should never
Wrong
be
guy,
afraid
thank you for the
to
8 months of support.
try
But we don't even know where the store is.
Do you know where the store is?
Is that one?
Yeah, that's right. Let's go. We're at the store.
It sure looks crowded. Bah.
And look, there are apples. Can you see apple?
It's got to be a 3-letter word.
Say apple.
I miss.
Apple.
Oh, okay.
Good job.
It doesn't matter what
Now
I
we
type
can
there.
make apple pie.
No Magician, thank you for the 29 months of support. Don't do anything she says. I hear things. I am being watched. There's something in these tapes. Do not touch. What was this doing in the attic? Always watching, can't hide. Always 2. Watching, can't hide. Is this 2? This is episode 2. Okay, never do what she says. Good to know.
Oh, you. Okay, we don't have much time. Whatever you do, don't.
Hi everyone, I'm Amanda.
I'm Lily.
Today we're going to get meat for Grandma.
But isn't Grandma a vegetarian?
Can you tell us where the butcher is?
The what?
Can you tell us where the butcher is? The butcher? There it is. Let's go. Hello, meat man. Can you tell the meat man what we need? Can you tell the meat man what we need? Tell him what we need.
Yeah, it's forcing me to type meat. Her mouth is disturbing, man. Why does all the meat look like worm on a string? You're right, it does. Okay. Can I go anywhere else? Like, is this door accessible? No. Okay. Meat is lamb. Of course it is. I mean, why wouldn't it be? Two zero. I've got a light right here, so it's kind of like hard to look at the darker areas of this. Do you see any tapes? Chat, do you see any tapes? Happy Halloween, Android.
It's dark out. Let's go home. Home! Point to the house. Knock on the door. I want to go inside. Let me in.
She's gonna come through the door and behind me, isn't she? Yeah. Sure. Aveline, thank you for the 7 months of support. Any plans for spooky night? Dude, yeah. I'm gonna be hanging out with my wife some, but I'm definitely gonna be streaming some horror games right now, and then we'll probably do something with Mike later. I want to kind of do more Minecraft, man. This game has more under the surface. Oh, so like I need to play it again. Like what could I possibly do aside from exactly what she says, because it forces you to do it after a while. The Minecraft thing has been fun, hasn't it? Have I ever played a Silent Hill game? I've played one of them, but I do remember dressing up as Pyramid Head. I've never played the one. I played one of the bad ones where you needed a lot of guns in order to like progress. I think it was Shattered Memories. Aside from that, I don't think I've played any Silent Hill games. This one is called Stall. I don't remember what any of these are. Has Limes forced me to play Resident Evil co-op? Not yet, no. There we go. Oh, I should say, New Town of Nowhere on Thursday. So if you're watching when this comes out, that is Thursday, November the 3rd. November the 3rd. That is 4 days from now. I am panicking, but it should be good. I should be able to finish everything. I need to fix that one character, obviously, but I mean, pretty much just working on making as many, more content at this point. Oh no, there's an icon here. It's just the same color as everything else. Let's see if I can get a better capture region for this. Game capture. You want to snap to the edges? There you go. Oh. There we go. Perfect. This is gonna, you could tell already, this one's not gonna be great. This one might be a shitpost. Press E to interact when the white dot appears. Oh, I see. No mirror, 'cause that way we don't have to worry about it. Okay. Beware the stalker at 2 a.m. Okay. Nothing on that one. Do I have to... This door won't budge. Yeah, so I have to use that one. Okay. Can I, like, duck? No? Okay. Well... Can I shit? I can't really do much of anything. I can't jump. Oh, there we go. Now I'm pooping. Shit. Stalker. Yeah, don't worry about the stalker. Well, it's spelled with 2 L's because it's a stall. Stalker. A stalker. I think you have to click on the 2 a.m. Oh. Oh man, I happen to be shitting in a public toilet at 2 a.m. That's no good. Well, that's okay. I'll just rip ass. No delivery. I don't know if we checked that one out. Oh. Do you need paper or toilet paper? I got some. Nope. I guess I'm done shitting. Do I have to wash my hands? Okay. He's gonna kill me for not washing my hands. What was that? A fella? What the? Hold shift to sprint. Is there a reason to? The stalker? Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to take a shit, man. You can have it after I'm done. Opening doors in this game is very awkward, just so you know. Madness combat guy? Door? Door? Okay, so whichever way I go, he gets me, so. You barely escaped. For now. Thanks for playing. Okay. Check out no delivery. Oh yeah. Is it this pizza one? Kind of looks like SNES game maybe? Oh, this one looks good. All right. So yeah, Stall and the Stalker were not it's not a very compelling game. Let's try Broken Through. See what this one is. Gotta extract it, all that jazz. I'm gonna close some of these windows. I got too many. I had to download WinRAR because apparently I didn't have a RAR file. I don't know what half of these are. I just sort of like got them. Because I mean, like, why not? So some of these are gonna suck. I apologize. I want to go into them blind. Just like if they had a decent like picture and premise, I'm like, all right. Options, always check them first. Frame rate, more. Yeah, whatever you can fucking do, man. Did you play that game Lumpy Touch worked on that's like top results of web games on itch? No. Iva Williams' son, Leo Williams, went missing. Countless investigations and countless searches took place, but no glimpse of where he went. 7 years after the incident, Ava Williams got a letter saying that Leo Williams was declared legally dead since they were never found any evidence as to where he went or where he is now. And so that means I'm playing as who? Well, that should be everything. Thank you for stopping by. I know Leo would want you to have some of this stuff, knowing how close you two were. But anyways, I guess I'll head back inside for now. Drive safe, okay? Alright, you take care. Bye-bye. Let's get all the boxes to the truck. Sure. E to pick things up. E to drop them. That was Ava Williams. I guess Leo's friend. Copyrighted music. Audio jungle, audio jungle, audio jungle. Want a break from the ads? Can I crash into shit? I'm feeling the midnight munchies. Okay, I can. Good. I'll stop by 11-7 and get a bag of chips before driving home. Sure. Want a break from the ads? It's like this one short ad. And you get 30 minutes of free listening. What's the line? Fuck. Games need to stop doing VHS filters and PS1 graphics. That's not how anything ever worked. It's weird. Park here. I would like to get a 7-Eleven. Here we are. Get some snacks. Hell yeah. Slurpee, let's go. Oh, covered in ketchup. Slushing machine. Where's the cups? Doritos? Coal Stank? Cheese Toast? Lazy's chips? Those are literally just... You cannot pretend that you're using non-copyrighted shit when you have exact... Okay. Crushed tomatoes? What are snacks? Spicy noodles? Beans? Diapers? Chewable gum? Mushroom soup? Just cracking open a can of green beans? Alright, best chips out of this selection? I'll go with Lay's. Hey, I'm just getting these chips. All right, let's see here. That'll be $2. Dude, $2! Fuck, man. But hold it. Do you really want to buy that bag of chips? Barely has any chips. It's just air. Yeah? Maybe I could interest you in buying my own brand that I'm working on. Jordan's Jolly Jipper. 0% air, 100% chip. Even made a commercial for it. I don't think I'm interested. Sorry. Like, I don't know how much a bag of potato chips is, but like... That seems like a lot. I would not pay $2 for a bag of chips. That feels like a under $2, probably more than $1 thing. Yeah, you get those big old bags. Like, that's like $5-6. Sure, I'd believe that. Can you tell that I don't do the shopping? Do you want to see the commercial? Maybe it'll change your mind. Sure, man.
Hi, my name is Jordan. I have a question for you. Do you ever buy a bag of chips just for the bag to be 75% air and 25% chip? Is the answer yes? Or have the product just for you? Jordan, Jolly Chipper, 0% air, 100% chipper, made out of the freshest Irish potatoes. Isn't that right, Margaret? You heard from her first, folks. Jordan's Jolly Chipper. Buy it now for $2.99.
$2.99?
Have a jolly day.
I could not understand a word of that. Also, he low-key looks like Prince. Can I just say that? What the fuck? Please buy it. Yeah, okay. Alright, thank you. I'll give you it for $1. Special friend price. But anyway, it's $3 for 2 bags of chips. Have a good day. Bye. How do I... There we go. Let's head home. Like, didn't he kind of look like Prince? Yeah, the option to get Prince or Slurpees was not there because there was ketchup on the machine, I guess. He does not look like Vinny. Well, it's on the way home, you know? I'd like stop for beef jerky or something on the way home. If I was like, yeah, we don't really have anything snacky. Driving. He looks like a bit like Michael Jackson and Prince mashed together. I will accept that. I will accept that. I will not accept Prince as the... What happened to all my shit? I guess I already loaded it into the house. Plot twist, the chips are drugs! Based on a reoccurring childhood nightmare. Okay.
7 out of 10 doctors recommend this toothpaste. Good for bad breath and bad teeth. You got a date coming over and your breath stink? Or don't
How many reoccurring dreams have I had? Quite a few.
that your mouth gases will be smelling like a frisky summer morning.
That's enough TV for tonight. Oh boy. Why does this dude's vision have VRCR tracking? I don't know. Might as well open the boxes before heading to bed. Am I short? Oh my god, are people actually this short? They own apartments and they actually... Like, why can't you see over the This guy is like 5 feet tall. Manlit moment. A bunch of books. Ugly clothes. A game. I should give it a try on my computer. Fourth world. Posters. Have I not moved in? Memo is a reference to what, Resident Evil or Silent Hill? Oh, that's the light, okay. This place is like very empty. Arrow keys to move, enter to interact. Okay. Can I use WASD instead? No. You really want me to use the air? Okay. You have a choice. Okay. Good talk. It's getting darker the more I walk. Oh no, are you creepy now? Don't continue down this path. Okay. If a creepy dude with long ass arms tells me not to do something, I'm down. Like, he was pretty explicit about that. He says don't. I'm like, alright. Are you a creepy guy with long arms? Yeah, I am. I don't trust my fucking self. Holy shit, what? He says don't. I'm fine with that, man. Like, he didn't just like jump me, man. Alright, we're done. Oh, you're telling me that I don't actually have a choice here? So anything that happens from this point on is not my fault? But thou must do the thing I tell you not to. He said don't. I know he said don't. Hey, so I just went backwards and there's absolutely nothing back there, so bye. I guess I'll just keep going. There's gonna be a fella with long ass arms hiding in the window over there, and he's gonna. Whoa! What do you want to bet? Jump scare? When's it coming? I can't interact with him, so I guess I'll leave him be. Beware the man in the coat. Okay. Thanks, Joe. Is that the man in the coat? Why are you higher resolution than anyone else? Especially me. Are you gonna... He has broken through. Oh, it's title drop. Well, that game was sucked. No, I think I'll go to bed. I've had enough computer for today. Maybe I can eat more potato chip. Oh, those chips. Those chips were not okay to eat. I have no idea what I'm looking at. The game has just begun. Okay. Man, someone laced those chips or something fresh, man. Holy shit. Let me try not. Okay. Finish 4 of his levels or undergo a fate worse than death. To finish a level, locate the door. I'd expect this from gas station beef jerky, but not gas station chips. Beware of the entities. Is this going to be run away from the assholes, the game? Alright, level 1, I guess. Oh, I'm just sucked into it like a black hole. Have I hallucinated IRL over bad chips? No. As I crossed the bridge, I had tears in my eyes, and I simply imagined myself diving into the water and drowning myself. Tom Thomas. You know, Tom Thomas. That is like my level of naming people. Like, God, that's one of the things that still isn't done for the new Town of Nowhere, is I don't have the names for some of the characters. Previously, I've named characters based on people I played in Warhammer. Spoilers, that's why the shopkeep in the first episode of the March of the Mice is named Honda, because I needed a name, and I'm like, the name is going to be whatever the name of the first guy I play against is, and his name was Honda-san, which I think was a reference to that skeleton show. It's a good show. Definitely going lighter on the theme than March of the Mice, just because the theme of the March of the Mice was a little too heavy. I mean, in my defense, I had no idea that a war would break out in Ukraine right when I started my story about a war. So there's that. Okay. Well, rough timing on that one. And I feel like there's enough heavy stuff going on in the world that Town of Nowhere level of heavy is good enough. I still really enjoyed doing March of the Mice, but individually drawing shit was a bad idea. Is that ketchup? I think that was the ketchup stains from the Slurpee machine. I mean, I can't run, so... The shit? This is gonna be one of those games where you just get jump scared repetitively, right? Yeah, I don't think that it's worth it to do that amount of art in the future. I think I need to simplify a bit, so I think Town of Nowhere will be a little easier to pull off. Anyway, I guess I'll kill myself. Oh, no, I survived that? Interesting. I did it. What's the challenge there? Walk in a straight line without fucking it up? Jump a small gap? Like, I didn't have the option to run, so either it worked or it didn't. Sometimes I wish I could just close my eyes and then be in a better place when I open them again. Tom Thomas. Yeah, I was gonna use a different color palette for Town of Nowhere, but all the other color palettes suck. So, I opted not to. Okay. Dots? Dots that I can't interact with. Okay. Elevator button. Also, this little, like, jig I'm doing as I walk around, not intentional. It's just, I kind of just, like, sway constantly. Red, green, blue, yellow. One, two, green. One, two. Blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you for the 29 months of support. Suggestive. 1, 2. Just one on yellow? Okay. Balls. Three red? Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3. I did. Okay. Balls. Level 2, the staircase. Is this gonna be the infinite SCP staircase? Again, no ability to run. I like the idea of this game, where it's like the video game haunts you. It's not super original, but it's cool. Close them immediately when you see him. Okay. Left click to close your eyes. Okay. He's gonna be around this corner. No? Can I move still? I didn't see him, I just sort of assumed that I did. I heard spookies. I guess I should wait until I actually see him. spoopy. Alright, you jumped. You made me jump. Left click again to open them. I mean, if it's just gonna be jump scares. Yeah, I've recently been saying that jump scares are the tickling of jump scares are to horror what tickling is to humor. It's an involuntary response. It's not actually like you're good at the thing. You're just, you know. The same way that tickling isn't actually funny, jump scares aren't actually scary. It's just like... Okay. And how do you expect me to do that? Why is sloth so fast, by the way? And then they all open, it's scary. How many games has this been? This is the second one. This one has made me jump once. Last one wasn't really scary. The first one is like a cute Dora the Explorer concept. How you doing, Luigi guy? When me and my wife got divorced, I could still feel myself crawling after her and the darkness crawling after me, Tom Thomas. Please don't name your character Tom Thomas or John Johnson or Sam Sampson. Like, don't do that. You did an art? Well, good. That's what it's about, man. You know someone IRL named... Ooh. Threw up in my mouth a bit there. Jack Jackson, you say? Level 3. Vince. Have I checked out Golden Light? Not really. I don't know what that one is. Amogus? I think it's because I had like fried chicken for lunch. Also, am I walking? Because it sounds like I'm making like shoe on metal sound. I mean, that can happen. I can't do anything about it, so. I gotta tell you, game developer, run down hallway at a set speed while something chases you when you have no agency over that. Not the scariest thing. Just kind of silly. Because, like, I can't really outrun him. I can't hide. I can't do anything about it. So either this game's bullshit and he'll catch me no matter what, or I'm fine. Those are the only two options there. And if the game's bullshit and I lose, then I just quit the game, because fuck it. Or it's bullshit and he'll never catch you. Yeah, I think this is more to recreate a dream that he had. The fear of being chased by something, I think it would be nice if there was any interactivity in that, aside from hold W and don't fuck up. I am done. I finished the game, and now I feel much better. I feel like a different person. The man in the coat. Don't get caught by the man in the coat. He told me so. The fourth world. Let me guess, we go down a path with trees and then there's gonna be a guy. Is this the thing again? There'll be a guy who says, don't go down this path. Hey. We're all as human as you are. You're our only hope to save us all. Tom Thomas has been corrupted by the entity, including his game. The entity transformed his creation to an endless loop in which Tom Thomas relives his darkest times and a life over and over again throughout each level. The entity feeds off the torturing of innocence by luring people into this corrupted game. But if you bring Tom Thomas back, you bring all of us back. So, like, do that? What if I go this way? Nope, there's a wall. Okay. Oh. All right, anyway, hey again, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Oh, do you have more to say? No. Inspect orb. That's the guy from the Chips. Barney Gray? But no, that's Jim, whatever his name, from the Chips commercial. Jim Johnson, yeah. Carlos Bull, missing since the 12th of September, last seen buying this game. Okay. Tom Thomas is next. Oh, right, this guy. David Owens, missing since the 3rd of May, 1994. Last seen in his bedroom. It seems like he's doing all right. So now it's Tom Thompson. Oh, right, the main character. Leo Williams, missing since the 2nd of March 1985. Last seen played a game by a lake. Very grumpy. So is this Tom Thompson? Hey, are you gonna jump scare me? Many people who have gone missing have actually ended up here. Do you know anything about Leo Williams? Ah yes, he's the one who's gotten the farthest in the game out of all of us. Are you too close by any chance? He was my best friend. We went missing 7 years ago. We all thought he was dead by now. Well, in that case, I can help you catch up to him. There's a glitch on this map that will spawn a door. This door will send you back to your reality for a very short amount of time. If you manage to make it back to the same place where Leo was taken into the game, you'll end up at the same level as Leo when man in the coat brings you back to the game. To do the glitch, all you need to do is spam the spacebar when you're a bit further out. Also be careful when you're back on your own reality. The man in the coat might try and kill you for breaking the rules. Good luck. What if I just like play the game normally? I'm fine with that. I can catch up. I'm a gamer. Oh. Oh, I have to. I was fine to just play the game normally. There's now a red filter on everything. Oh. I mean, at least you're not heavily punished for fucking it up. If I like swerve, will that work? Or if I like point my camera off to the side? No. It's based on where... Can I just drive off road? Oh fuck. Shit. Okay. Brian, look out! Hold up, hold up, hold up. Alright. Steering's a little slippy. I guess I'm not in any rush. Feels like I should be, but I'm not. I do like the variations in gameplay. This is nice. Oh. There we go. Start late. Why was his computer still here? For 7 years? Just on the side of the road? Player 2 joined the level. At 14:37, that's actually the time. What kind of person takes their laptop to a picnic? I would, if I had a decent laptop. Chat says gaming addict. I probably actually wouldn't. If we're having a picnic, we're having a picnic. I guess something scary starts chasing me, but I'm blind. Oh, hey. Leo? Please help me, Evan. Oh no. Okay. Spooky. Why are you making this a thing like I have a gun? An unknown force is holding him back. Okay. Weapons? Also, he was shooting out of his nose. Save the corrupted souls to save Thomas. Okay. Find Barney Gray. There's some interesting stuff going on in this game. I mean, there's a path drawn on the ground, so maybe I just follow it. It feels like I've gone in a circle, but I don't think I have. I might have. The Sims or any Bethesda game. The Sims, at least I know how I'm gonna die, you know? With a Bethesda game, who knows what's gonna kill me? Like, maybe one day I'm just sitting there eating a salad and then, like, the fork clips into my throat and kills me instantaneously. Why should I even try to progress anymore? I'm just gonna end up dead in another level. I can if you help. I can help you if you help me. I don't need any fucking help. I'm fine with staying here. I can get you home. Home? Yeah, I just need you to trust me. Do you trust me? I don't need to leave. I like being in hell. I like being in the haunted video game. I trust you. Good. Okay. Help Carlos Bull. I feel lost. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm just jamming. I remember this. Artine says, I'm just gonna go with Hecate. Hecate? Thank you for the 3 months of support. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. The kids always used to beg me to turn down the volume. And the guys used to play cards while listening to this. Okay. Artesia? I don't know if I can pronounce that right. This memories warm my soul. Help David Owens. That's not me just like taking a cinematic moment, like the game locks your controls sometimes. Yeah, I mean, do you want to die by grilling it or in a fire or in a pool? Or do you want to die from something randomly like killing you? Hey man, is everything all right? No. What's wrong? I don't know. You could fuck the Grim Reaper. Dude, my cock's big enough to like make the Grim Reaper happy, I think. Just saying. I don't know if he's into boners, but I got one. I hate the feeling, and I can't even explain why I'm feeling it. Hey, listen. No one said the Grim Reaper was male. I've just been listening to a lot of RimWorld. Or, no, it's Discworld. Right? That's the name of the series? Like, I would party with that Grim Reaper. I understand that guy. Like, top 10 characters I can fucking identify with right there. The books? Yeah, I've been listening to the audiobooks. There'll always be moments in life where you feel as if nothing matters. The feeling that you'll never get better again, and the urge to give up on everything. But I promise you, it gets better in the end. Please don't isolate yourself. I'm here for you if you'd like to talk. I'd like that, actually. You're not alone. That's one depression. That's what both dementia and depression are like. Grandson's safe zone? The fuck? Hi. Have I been forgotten, Evan? Did anyone even remember me after I disappeared? You haven't been forgotten at all. I've missed you so much, Leo. And so has everyone else. Evan? I want to go home. Wait. I have to save another soul. Well, who's there left to save? Save Tom Thomas. Okay. The man in the coat. Thank you for just like vibing instead of using your nose lasers at me. It's very kind of you. I'm holding down shift as if that achieves anything. I don't want to set the world on fire. This is helping. It's like electroshock therapy, it's helping. Rip McGunbullets, thank you for the 4 months of support. Thank you, Evan, for shooting me with lasers. You have not only saved me, but you've saved us all. I can now send all of you back to your families. Aren't you coming with us? I'm fine with staying here. You have already killed the entity, so by staying here, I can live in peace. Here I can truly be happy, stuck in an early PS1 game. But now I think it's time for you all to return home. Thank you, Evan.
So help me if I don't love you.
Audio jungle, audio jungle, audio jungle, audio jungle, audio jungle, audio jungle, audio jungle. Audio jungle, audio jungle, audio jungle. Yeah, listen, if you have depression, just stop. Muting the audio. This is the song, by the way. Oh, this person does not exist.com. There you go. Jordan CL on YouTube if you want to follow him. He's also got a Patreon, I think that was, or a coffee. Scope of that game was good. Concept was okay. on the corny side, but I think it shows promise. I think that this dev will go somewhere. Like we'll at some point we'll play a random game from them and we'll be like, shit, that was really good, and not remember that it was the same guy. I'm gonna go ahead and get yeah, not a good game, not gonna lie, but he seems talented in a lot of different ways, so I'll let it slide. I'm gonna get some water real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Get the water. Get some nausea shit, because I don't know, my stomach's just fucking with me. How's your Halloween going so far? Sleepy? Bought a spearboard? Yeah. I don't like that I can't do trick or treat here. Don't need that. It's rainy. Yeah. The toy store near me, we went in because Tilda likes to, okay. Tilda's boss likes plants, but she also doesn't show up to work. So that means that in order for the plants to be watered, it falls on people in Tilda's department to do it, and they're understaffed, so they just don't. So instead, now her boss is just buying plastic plants. So, not to give away the joke, but my wife is buying these little tiny, like, these tall size, little, like, size of like a dime, right? Tiny little things. From the toy store. What did we get? We got like a sloth, T-Rex, some brontosauruses, stuff like that, and she just hides them in the plants. And she's been hiding more and more. I think we spent about $10 on these little fuckers to hide in the bushes of these fake plants to see if her boss will notice. So far, no. So we had to go and get some more yesterday because there was her boss bought more plants. Doesn't have enough money to buy new shelving to put the products that my wife makes. So they just have to stay on the floor. But they can buy fake plants to hide in the office that they don't use. Anyway, so my wife's been hiding little fellas around. So we went to this toy Joy on Anderson to get some. And they had like this little like it was for like little kids. You do like dress up, do the Halloween thing, but employees from the store are in these little like fake houses that are just made out of boxes. So it's like, you know, maybe 4 feet tall. And they've got little doors, and you knock on the door, and then the person inside has a little puppet that they use to hand out the candy. And so that way you can, like, you know, trick or treat like several houses without, you know, having to be up all night. And I'm like, that's fucking adorable. That's so fucking cute. Anyway. The room before the dark. Hi there. I've been waiting for you to wake up for hours. Can you help me with something? I really need your help, kitty face. Come talk to me. Can I just play video games instead? Just want to play video games. I don't want to talk. Oh, shit. Hi, are you a marshmallow peep? I'm so hungry. Could you get me something to eat? I'm really in the mood for a cupcake right now. Do you happen to have any? I don't know. Maybe? Looks like we do. Yeah, I got a cupcake. Here you go. Thank you. Tasty. Yeah, I was really bored when you were sleeping. I want to play. I need friends to play with. Do you have any plush toys? Yeah, I got this little bunny, dude. You like bunnies? You as bunny. They shouldn't play alone. You know what? You got a good head on your shoulders. Molded steak? Oh, shit. Fuck. Jeebus? What do you think of this? We'll come back to that. Yeah, the front door is boarded up. Don't worry about it. What should I do with my new friends? Haha! Do you have markers anywhere? We want to draw something. Kitty face. I got meat. Got knife. Markers? I don't think we do, man. Yeah, I think we're fresh out of, like, markers, my dude. I'm looking. I swear to God, I'm looking. Also, my mouse is not locked to the screen. So I just see it, like, flying all over the place. Alright, there's a pin. I think. Hey, this? Thank you. Uh-oh. It's getting kind of dark in here. I can't really see. Could you please get me a candle? Yep. Just clip into the wall a bit. We're gonna draw a pentagram? Oh, don't drop it. By any chance, do you have any salt? I need some salt for our art. Sure. Yep. It's normal. Do you? Any chance have a cross somewhere? Asking for no reason? Yeah. And have some meat. Can you get us some meat? Yeah, sure. Last thing we need is a knife. There should be one somewhere. Yeah, I got you, fam. I got you. He's still kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. Vapor Station, thank you for the sub. Finally. I've been waiting for so long. Sure. They're coming for you next. Oh no. He's got like Mimikyu levels of creepy. Yeah. That was adorable. You couldn't really do much with it. Crusty cellar windows. He'll collect your Easter eggs. Amazing. This game is not an official SpongeBob SquarePants product. It has no intent to deceive anyone into thinking it is. It's a fan-made parody game by a SpongeBob fan for SpongeBob fans. B or 8, the developer, have no affiliation with the parent companies of SpongeBob SquarePants. This game is presented for free with no paid add-ons, no options to donate. I'd gladly immediately remove this game upon request by the owners of Sponge. Okay. This is not an official SpongeBob game. Okay. WASD to walk. Go down and talk to Mr. Krabs.
No!
SpongeBob, my boy. Bad news. I hit the formula in a chocolate bar. And I lost it down here. Find it for me. Sure. I turned down the volume. Is it on the loud side? I think this is an official SpongeBob game, y'all. Find the chocolate bar.
No! What have I done?
I was wondering why it was a chocolate bar. Alright, so the real question is how do I get back without getting stuck? I kind of got to go in the way I came in, I think. Oh, the chocolate's moved? Oh, I didn't check to see where it was now. Oh, I'm fucked.
I'll show it now. I'll get you.
Our chocolate now.
No! What have I done?
Alright, I gotta figure out where the chocolate is specifically this time. It's randomized. Will be trick-or-treating despite being 25. Do you have like a kid you can like steal for trick-or-treating needs? Will you go away? Thank you. No? So you're just gonna go trick-or-treating despite the fact that you're 25? People were giving me shit when I was in middle school. I like that they fully rendered characters from the game. Or from the show. I did it, Mr. Krabs. I got your... Shiver me timbers. Thank you so much, boyo. I'm making you Employee of the Month. Yay! That's amazing. Okay, honestly, if they... I would have accepted a... Chocolates! Like a jump scare. But... Okay. Let's try the, so you know that, guy with the weird furry games that are, like, alarmingly too good for how horny they are? There's a new one. That was decent for what it was. Security scan required. Nah, it's fine. Oh my god. Stretched across 2 monitors. This one's called Artifacts in Antiquity. Alright, let's see if this takes place in the same universe. Yeah. Thank you for calling the NC Electronic Sport line. My name's Gracie, how may I help you? Like, thick as fuck, like, women that are, like, working class is his fucking aesthetic. Oh, hey, it's the guy from, that other game. Hello, ma'am. Computer here at my job has suddenly stopped working. I can't figure out what's wrong with it. It's perfectly fine yesterday, but now it won't even turn on. Let me guess. It's an IX-wide model desktop? Yes, that's it exactly. How did you know? There's a ton of folks calling about issues regarding the IXYs right now. I hate to say it, but you're probably better off getting a new computer if you can, preferably not one made not by our company. What? And why is that? Well, this is the part where I'm supposed to tell you that we're working on a solution and not to worry. Well, that's not true at all. The IXYs have a special chip made from an extremely cheap metal called Neon. First problem with the chips is that they only have a lifespan of a few years tops, and after that they start to rust. So I need to go out and get the chip replaced? See, now there's the other problem. 9 was recently outlawed because of how volatile it is. And NC Electronics knowingly used a dangerous material just to save on its production costs. So now our main product is a liability, and the company is straight up meltdown mode because their shady dealings have finally caught up with them. I decided to work from home today because the final hours of Pompeii in office right now. To be honest with you, I didn't feel like dealing with that at all today. Based? Excuse me, excuse my asking, ma'am, but are you okay? You sound rather dejected at the moment. I'm fine, except not really. I've given my all to this company, and now everything's over. Curtains. And do you know what the higher-ups had to say about all this? Nothing? There you go. All the executives either have cushy new positions lined up or are planning to retire. Meanwhile, the nobodies like me get nothing. I don't even know where I'll go after this. In that case, might I suggest checking the Red Page Post website? A good friend of mine once said that, once had some trouble finding work, but then he managed to find something on there. Putnam, thank you for the 69? Wow! Nice! Also, nice! Holy shit. That is a lot of money, my dude. Thank you, How do I pronounce that? Pudim? Pudinesco. Thank you, my dude. That's very fucking cool of you. If you got one, make sure to thank him. 69 of them. Fucking based. Pudim means pudding. I think I've heard of that before. I'll go check it out right now. That's a lot. Jesus, how much do you spend on that? Fuck. That was expensive, dude. Is there like a deal going on right now with like subs or something? Ooh, boy, that was expensive as shit. Pudding is fine. I've been watching your content a lot recently. Well, thank you, man. It's very cool of you. Thank you so much. Oh, and by the way, I should probably tell you this too. Get rid of that computer immediately, like right now. Once the chip starts to rust, the whole thing tends to overheat pretty quickly. Whoa. Ida! Well, sir, thank you for calling NC Electronics. Have a nice evening. Someone would do the exclamation point Discord thing. There you go. Wait, Putum, you're not a sub. The fuck? Hold up. Complete purchase? PayPal. Oh, okay. You just didn't want to pop up with the thing yet. Okay. Is it doing it or no? Clicking complete purchase and it doesn't seem to work. You can't gift subs if you aren't subbed. What? No, you can. Putum, thank you for getting yourself a sub. I was trying to get it for you, but it wouldn't let me. Thank you. I was like, that's silly. You need a sub too. Yeah, I was trying to do the thing and it just wouldn't do it. Trampoline, thank you for the gift, or Anon, thank you for the gift sub. Kind of whack. Okay, I apologize. Oh my god, that sign. Am I the large black woman? Yes. So after getting turned down from 38 different places, I ended up here. I'm eager to get started, Miss Faye. Oh, you're a fairy. Well, ain't that just the bee's knees? I ain't put too much confidence in hiring from online at first, but you seem you'll just do fine. My god. Not much to do around here during the nights. This place is just a shipping warehouse. But just between us, they only really ship stuff that nobody else want to deal with. For some reason, they pay us to make sure ain't nobody gonna break in and steal nothing here. Now come follow me. Let me show you the office. Okay. Also, her nails are ridiculous. The owners of this place are Stahl brothers. They built it from the ground up, they did. You might have already heard of them from somewhere, I don't know. But they're the kindest folks you'll ever meet. Sometimes on weekends, they'll just come out here in their trucks and run moonshine out the back. But don't tell nobody now. Moonshine? Oh yeah, it's real good too. I'll get them to pour you some next time. No, I think that's okay. I'll pass on that one. Suit yourself, hon. Oh, it's a shadow person. That's Mike. Say hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. Don't pay him no mind. He's just being silly. Nice to meet you. Same. And here's our state-of-the-art security system. The Stalls daisy-chained a bunch of old TVs together and then hooked up some cameras they bought at the thrift store. Works like a charm. What do we do if a thief shows up? Right? If it ain't something me or Mike can handle ourselves, we just usually go home. Yep. So we just sit here and wait for something to happen? Not always. Sometimes the signal for the movie channel comes in real good, then we watch that. Sweet. We'll get to that later. Tonight, like, ain't like other nights here at the warehouse. The stall's accepted a contract to move some pretty pricey looking stuff, and it's set to ship out tomorrow. I don't know where it'll all come from. We're all done. I don't know where it all done come from. Jesus. Are TVs sold at thrift stores? Yeah. But sure is fancier than the stuff that we usually ship out here. There's an old coffin up here on camera 3. Oh, yeah, I guess there is in the bottom right. Right before you got here, me and Mike started hearing some weird stuff over on that camera. Protocol says that if we hear something strange, we gotta check it out. You're new, so I ain't gonna send you over there. But either me or Mike's gonna check it out. Your job is to stay here and make sure that we get back safely. Go and pick up that old radio on the desk. There's a little tab that you need to press in order to use it. All you need to do is to get one of us over to camera 3. You think you can handle that? Absolutely. And just talk to either one of us and we'll head in. Let's get it done. Mike. Faye. Mike. Penis. Hello, 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 cock? Banging titties? Why do you have a camera in the camera office? Alright, let's send Faye. Yeah, huh? Ask Faye to enter the warehouse. Got it. I see. Anon, thank you for the gift sub to the Pogbot. I made it. Nice looking out there. Go ahead and give me that monitor that I'm on to tap and I'll take a closer look. Okay. Anything? Nothing. It ain't moved. Can't hear nothing. I'm gonna head back that way. Huh? The near limitless level of insolence you mortals exude on a constant basis has now doomed you all. Repent now and allow us to reclaim what's rightfully ours, else our kind will not, or your kind will not live to see another day. Huh? Why did the last hope for humanity have to reside in the hands of this stupid hick town? Listen. Now do you understand? Every single artifact that is being housed here is stolen. I ain't about to believe that. The stalls will never steal nothing. You hayseeds don't listen. I never implied your employers unknowingly accepted our stolen treasures, but they are irrelevant in this. That doesn't change the fact that if those artifacts aren't returned soon, the armies of ancient gods will unleash upon your world. Well, that ain't fair. Why are we being punished for something that someone else did? Despite my reservations about this, about you uncultured yokels, I'm on your side about this. Destroying humanity for the sake of 7 little trinkets that we don't even use anymore seems quite foolish. For this reason, I've come to help you. Bring all 7 artifacts to me before the god's patience has run out and all will be forgiven. However, even with my help, this will not be an easy task for you 3. For both Sekhmet and Thoth are placing their thumbs upon the scale against you. They both wish to bring upon the end of humanity and will do everything in their power to stop you. Like, what sucks about this guy's games is, like, it's really, like, kind of fucking good. Like, outside of the weird fetish level size tits on every, and the dumpy on every woman, this guy makes banger games. Hourglass, and every single one of them is different, and they're not stupid jump scare games. This hourglass represents how long you have left until the gods start growing tired of waiting. You must bring each artifact to me before it runs out. Lastly, you can use my powers to show you where exactly each item is located. All you need to do is ask. Any questions? Yeah, what about? No. Now shut up. Go. Okay. 1. Observe. Okay, cool. Easy. You figure out the rest. Uh-huh. Can I ask you to enter the warehouse as well? Yeah, I thought that was fine though. You think it's here? Search the room. I'll start looking then. What's going on with that fairy? She's thick. What of it? We found one. I found it. Draw yourself in the style of Zed Technicians Ladies. I'll like it back over there now. Do I need to escort her back? Okay. Huh? Miss Faye? Hello? The signals here is liable to go out at any time, especially when the wind kicks up outside. The computer out there in the lobby, when things need... Okay, you need to reset it. Go look at it. It'll ask you for a password. Things so cheap, they'll accept anything you type in. Just hit a bunch of keys and then it'll reset. Okay. Let me guess, it's made by the same computer manufacturer that we used to work for? You have successfully retrieved the first of our artifacts. Do not get overconfident. The servants of Sekhmet are tasked with preventing you from completing your mission. The Sentinel has now arrived. In his life, he was a steadfast guardian in our kingdom. In death, he was allowed to keep his mortal body as a reward. But now he is here. Watch carefully for him, and do not enter the same room as he. Should you cross paths with him, I will not be able to save you. Now go. Okay. What? Okay. Green forklifts and... Okay, so we just gotta find all the different things. Okay. Oh, right. Go find another one. Wonder if I have to search that specific one. I mean, like, it's got a container. Oh, that's the Sentinel. Uh-oh. One of the many traps placed by Thothhead has been triggered. Upon gazing into it, the very passage of time itself begins to hasten. Though a fair amount of time has now slipped away, Fave was unarmed. Okay. So that's why you don't want us to use all of them. You have to go to a specific one that she says. Yes. I hate horror games where you get chased around. Yeah. I like horror games when there's more mechanics than that. I suggest you keep a close eye on your enemy's whereabouts this night, for I cannot guarantee that if they choose to remain stationary once you collect the artifact. Do not forget that. I don't see any. I like that she's got like a wine glass for no reason. You have now retrieved 2 of the 7 artifacts. Proceed carefully, for an assassin has now arrived. In life, he was an unstoppable force amongst our people. In death, he was allowed to keep his mortal body as a reward. Now he's here. It will be much more difficult than the Sentinels to locate. Watch the shadows closely, for you are no day able to see his piercing red eyes glaring back at you. Oh. I think that's that Sentinel. And the glowing red eyes. Oh, there he is. Okay. What? Where's the next artifact? Is it this one? I don't know. You're on a roll. Go for it. It's 13. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, search this one. I would have searched the wrong one. Thank you. Hooray! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, that's bad! Unfortunately for her, Faye had wandered into a room occupied by the Sentinel. And being no match for an elite servant of the gods, she was promptly carried off to the afterlife. Time and time again, her 3 adult children had pleaded with her to find a job that wasn't as dangerous as working night security. But due to her endearing friendship to the owners, she stayed. Her sense of loyalty had inadvertently led to her own demise. Whoopsie! Alright, well, get in there. That's 3. Perhaps my trust in you country bumpkins wasn't entirely misplaced after all. I suggest you not disappoint me. Okay, where's the next one? I don't mean to be rude, but exactly who are you? Who I am is not important. Not anymore, at least. I am nameless. That's all you need to know, mortal. Okay, good name. Fine then. Observe. There's a green forklift. Or whatever that's called. There it is. 8. Okay. And then the Sentinel's right there. Okay. Sentinel's right there. Gotta not be stupid. Which one was it? Oh, fuck, it was 8. Fuck. Mike needs a dumpy, man. It's upsetting that he isn't fucking thick. Search. Yeah, yep. Closair, it is. They made a new one this year. And we're playing it. You might be able to tell based on the design choices that are here. I think I could have done this without getting her killed, but mistakes were made. You completed the first half of your task tonight. However, a third and final servant of Sekhmet is here. The priest has arrived. It is difficult for me to put this into simple terms. What has become of him? In life, he ascended. Now, in spirit and his body are no longer tied to this world. Yet, he is also unable to cross into the next. Your sad mortal eyes will not be able to see him. Take my onk. If you hold it and focus, then you'll be able to locate him. You may use it in the same way you use the device you call a radio. Now go. I see. Okay. Yeah, they definitely have an aesthetic. All right, there is a door in the room, and that's the only thing we got to go with. Doors room. Room with doors. There it is. Okay. Go. I think it's like 4 now. 3, 2, 7. I wonder if like he's actually running around, like if there's actual 3D area for him to run in. Hey Gear, how you doing? Thank you for the 73 months of support. Yes. Seems like it's all contiguous. Right? Like, if you look down the hallway when I, like, go to fix the computer, it looks like, I could definitely go there. Okay, so I gotta go up. Let's figure out where that guy is. Okay, there he is. He's at 9. A little dehydrated from... I was given alcohol for free, so feel a little woozy. How's the stream? It's good. We're playing a game made by you-know-who. That's 5. You only have 2 more to go now. Well done. Alright. I mean, you're gonna have to just tell me where the things are. I don't know why she's upset about it. Like they're traps. Okay. We gotta find the room with the cars. Nothing. Sorry. Okay, cars. He's in 12. Where the fuck are the cars, man? Wait, what? I wonder if we just can't see them. Yeah, I bet you the camera isn't... Oh, no, it is. There it is. It's 1. Okay. And then... Okay, so he's 12. Okay, go ahead and start going there. I don't know why they're trying to block me from getting their artifacts back. He's in 12, right? Yeah, okay. And then that guy's in 2. Where's the red-eyed guy? A little concerning that I don't... Oh, there he is. He's in 13. Happy Halloween. Why is there a fire alarm? That's me telling him to go places. Again, a very unique game from a guy who has a fetish. Oh, right. Yeah, search there. Yeah, search. Would I give this dev AAA funding? I was kind of thinking about it before we started because I knew I was going to play this one. How many times have developers put their fetishes in games? Like, when you think about it, like, pretty often, right? Like, literally all the time. Anytime you have, like, a girl with, like, big tits, nice ass, but skinny. Kojima? Glasses fetish? Bayo, sure. Kamea and Beto? Or Bayo? Kojima and office worker women, sure. Any game where female armor is revealing and not functional. I don't know what they intend to do here. Regardless of the tactic they try to employ, I just know that the Ankh will most likely stop it. If something seems amiss, stand strong and point the Ankh towards it. Good luck. You'll need it. All right, where are we going now? Tube room. Got it. You figure the rest out. All right. Bayo 3 when? I'd have to finish Bayo 2 first. All right, where is everybody? 7, 4, and then where is the last guy? Well, he's not here. I need to go to the 2. Oh, there he is. He's in 6. So I need to go down to 13. Asshole. And of course, the demon has also got big titties. Should I get searching here? Yeah. All right. That's in 13. What the fuck is that? That's new. I don't like that. I'm gonna go around that because I didn't see that before. Fuck. Like, I wouldn't call him scary just because... Okay, it's just a guy with, like, big muscles. Oh, wait, did I fuck up? Oh, no! Oh, right, because the invisible guy. He managed to escape from a desolate, dark world, finding solace in a land very much unlike his own. Even this was not enough to protect him from the forces beyond his own control. So do I have to go in now? With both Faye and Mize missing, Grace was now forced to step up in their place. It took some time, but she managed to show her companion how to properly operate the camera system. The duo pressed on. Oh, I'm the big titty girl now? Alright, off you go. Rest in piss, Mike. Your tits were not fat enough. That's the 7th and final option. Item. You hillbillies have somehow managed to successfully complete your task on this night. Well done. Not without sacrifices on your part, of course, but I suppose those things cannot be helped. Now return these stupid things and end this madness. Just yeet that all the way to Egypt. There. My work here is done. You're gonna replace that window, right? I wouldn't count on it. Goodbye. I'm so fired. Well, now what? Gracie had quelled the god's anger and survived the ordeal. After being informed of the events that transpired that night, the Stahl brothers were livid. Seemingly innocuous contract had cost the lives of both Faye and Mike and almost brought about the end of humanity. They vowed vengeance and immediately traveled to confront the one that whom they accepted the contract from. Gracie was left to handle the job by herself, still haunted by the inability to save her coworkers. She was never the same after that fateful night. Bad ending. Do we try it again? Or do we play that one hospital game again? Do it again to get the good end? Alright, let's perfect ending this. Alright. Wait, where are you going? Oh, right, the coffin. There it is. It's more of a puzzle game than a horror game. A lot of his stuff is. The fact that the tits are so amazingly large, had to, it's actually pretty simple. Yeah, if you don't fuck up, it's pretty easy. Alright, cool. Where are we going? I'd imagine it's different every time. Yeah, that was not the first one last time. Where was that? Here it is. Would you rather your tits be bigger than a mountain or a sun? I think I'd have an orbit if my tits were that big, right? As big as the sun? Like, that seems difficult to deal with. Now let's like it back over there. Like, this guy's games aren't scary, but they're very interesting. Dual star system. What happens when there's two things that are like big like that? Like, if I had two fat titties, would they orbit around each other? I don't think you would have back pain because, like, the weight of your titties would be offset by your gravitational pull, right? Binary stars. Thank you for teaching me about binary stars with my tit. Would you want aliens to colonize your tits? Man, you say things. Alright. Is the Sentinel fella out? I'm kind of like spamming through dialogue. Yes, he is. Okay. Wonder if your tits could support life on a planetary scale. I've already forgotten where she said it was. Can you show me again? Got it. Forklifts. Oh fuck, that was in the room I was in. Yeah, I suppose my body would orbit it, so it wouldn't hurt too much. I mean, I'd probably suffocate. So then my rotting corpse would be just floating around, jiggling. He moved. My corpse is rotted, but my titties banging. There's 0 porn of these games. Yeah, somehow. All right, there's 2 fellas now. Where's the next one? Yellow thing. That's what fan art is for. Yeah, but no one has bothered. There's a lot of porn of the Beware the Shadow Catchers game. Okay. Well, is it any good? Is it of the Shadow Catchers themselves, or is it of the big titty ladies? I'm sorry, where the fuck is this yellow? Maybe it's... Oh, it's this room here. Okay. Maybe her tits are just filled with, like, helium. You know? I mean, this game just came out. People may not have had time to make porn of it yet. Ten is always safe, so you can just send them there almost immediately. Why do we care if it's good or not? I'm just saying, a lot of time and effort went into this game, man. And if someone's gonna make porn of it, better be fucking good. Red barrels. Red barrel room. I don't see her. Okay, where are they? Okay, there's one there and one there. Okay, so we gotta go all the way around. Because one's there, one's there. And they tend to move. What is this game called? It's called, fuck, what is this game? This game is called Artifacts Antiquity. And, all the other games that this, character, or this person has made have been very weird design-wise, but, like, unique and original. And good, but all of them have ladies with fat tits. It's just how he do. Okay, one's there, one's there. So we're just good to leave. Yeah, there it is. Fat tits undersells it. True, true. I like that the password's just like, fuck it. Just jam buttons. Alright, we gotta start using the Ankh now. This is where we're gonna lose people, if we're gonna lose anyone. Alright, where is it? It's safe to say that the dev is an ass man, right? I suppose so. Alright, go ahead. Figure out where everyone is while it takes forever for you to get in there. Okay. It's that room there. Okay. Got it. The tits aren't in the preview pics. He likes having his hands full no matter where he puts them. Some people are like that. Yeah, just model your legs and arms once. Okay. Where's that asshole? Okay, there he is. All right. There to there. To there. Good. 4 down. 7 total. 5 apparently. So 2 more. All right, the pallets room, sure. We figured out that was 13, I think. Oh god, that's bad that I remembered. Okay, go ahead. Okay, one's up there, so that means that this right here has to be safe, otherwise the game's broken. Yeah, okay, cool. I gotta make sure to check for the fucker again once we get it. Because I think that's what got me once, was I didn't check for where the fucker was. Why am I the Big Mama's House game tech support expert? Bro, what? Okay. 2 and 7. Alright, so we gotta just go up. Okay. Yeah, once you kind of like slow or just think for fucking 5 seconds, you're fine. Fat tit expert. Hey man, if you're gonna be good at something, be good at it. All right, last one. All right, she's in 7. All right, hey, where am I going? What made me play these horror games again? Someone recommended that I play this series, or one of the games in this series, the one where you have to hide under the bed or whatever. Okay, so we need to go to that one up there. Where is everyone? One's there. One's there. I don't know where the red eye guy is. That's a little concerning. But like, this is the only... Oh, there he is. He's in 6. Okay. Have I ever played Anatomy by Kitty Horror Show? I don't think so. Anatomy is good? Is it on itch or what is it? Okay. 1 in 13. 1 in 6. Well, that means that 2 has to be safe. Where's Red Eyes? Oh, I gotta do the thing. Spooky. Okay. Okay, that one's down there. Hey! Okay. Over in 3. Good. I think I got this. Play that one weird mecha game that Fred played once. Is it porn? Or is it like... Man, it's hard for me to be like, oh, is it porn? And then one fat titty woman walks in the room. Well done. However, it seems that Sekhmet does not intend to let you live this place alive despite your efforts. Perhaps it's time to show you why these items used to be so important to us. Observe. Oh, different ending. Okay. What happened to the cups? When combined correctly, they assume the form of an unstoppable warrior such as this. Behold, the protector, ancient guardian of our people. His powers are now yours to command, mortals. Speak the words and trample thine enemies underfoot. Okay, go get him, Tiger. So shall it be. Where's the furry in this one? There's the rat guy from the previous game. Huh. Where's the red eye guy? Okay, he's up in 3. Bonk. Oh, hey. Well played, mortals. I yield. Come out, Sekhmet. It is pointless now to continue. There's your furry. No, this isn't over yet. Oh, but it is. The artifacts have been reclaimed. The protector has been assembled. Your servants have already run for the hills, have they not? There's no reason to continue our efforts in this night. I suppose not. There's no more to be done here than let us return at home, or to home at once. This place reeks anyways. Wait. Oh? Why are you too dead set on destroying humanity anyway? Why indeed? What a silly question. The sooner we bring about the end of mankind, the sooner we get to remake it. Have you ever created anything? It's quite fun. What? You just can't erase us and start over like we don't matter? Says you. We've already done it plenty of times before. If you don't like our methods, then come stop us. Oh, that's right, you can't. You're far too insignificant for that, aren't you? Haha. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go home, Sekhmet. Yeah, let's... Yeah, she's not caked up. Sekhmet is like, not caked up like crazy. Pay them no mind. You've done a great deal on this night. They're simply upset that the things did not go their way. Despite all their mighty talk, they can only be as powerful as you let them become. Keep that in mind. Thanks, I'll remember it. With that, I suppose I should leave as well. You ain't Gaia, you know? What's the rush? Uh-huh. Perhaps you have a point. My time away from the god's dwelling place has been quite relaxing. I need a break from the others. Unthur is more vain than I. Ra is an utter moron. Anubis never stopped bragging about how many movies he's been in. Enough of them. I think I'm going to stay in this realm for a while. You want a job? Oh yeah, no, all these games are like in the same universe. And that's exactly what she did. With both the Protector and the slightly vitriolic new friend around, Stalin Co. Shipping Company was never at risk again. Many nights were spent either gossiping about previous going-ons in town or being regaled by Nameless's stories of long time since past. 5 of them enjoyed every minute of it. Yeah, probably ISIS, right? I don't know why ISIS is caked up, but... yeah, how nice. Great. Yeah. Why wouldn't ISIS be caked up? Well, I mean, TechMed wasn't. I don't know about y'all, but I want to go check and see. I want to go see if I can find the other game, the one that I didn't win. There's like an alternate window or alternate ending. View all from Zed. Which one was it? Midnight Maid Night, the Shadow Catcher, the Bit Zero More No, the Vandermeer Curse. Was it the Vandermeer Curse? Yeah, it was. Okay, that's it. I deleted it, unfortunately. Go re-download it. Oh, I guess I didn't. Yeah, I could probably delete all these things. Well, I guess I already have that one installed, so I could just get rid of all this stuff. Okay, there we go. And then we can get rid of this. And it's working on the new intro, like, because I want to have a thing to explain how to play the Town of Nowhere, the new one. I feel like it'll be easier. Y'all want a minor spoiler about how it's gonna work? Please clean your desktop? Absolutely not. Sure, yes, no. Okay, if you said no and you don't want to hear this, will the new Town of Nowhere rules be roughly the same? Yes. More or less, the mechanics I feel like are correct. The main thing I need to figure out is how to get vote times faster. Same color palette, same all that stuff. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the BRB screen up. I'll take the BRB screen away when I'm done saying the thing that I'm going to say. Okay? All right. So anyway, the next season of Town of Nowhere is actually going to have multiple main characters. And so there's a primary objective that everyone needs to accomplish. And then there's a secondary objective that each character needs to accomplish during each section. So that way each one can kind of be a self-contained story, but it's all leading towards the same ending. And I think that should help people who haven't seen it before not get lost. Does that make sense? So I think if I have on screen both the objectives, then someone who's never seen it before, once they understand how the voting thing works, I think they'll be good. I don't know how many different things I can make like that, but anyway, that's the new thing I'll be doing. There we go. It's like we doing this? You got called to go to an interview? Oh, congrats. Good luck. Oh, thank you, Luigi guy. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you so much. We did do this one already, but we didn't win. We didn't do it perfect. Do I have a theme song in mind? I don't. Sleep for a minute, then hand caught. You fell asleep at work and that's how your hand got like that? Yes. You poor thing. Let's try to get some rest while you're here, alright? Okay, I need to actually check and see. Okay, so what am I doing? Alright. So I need to get the next dosage by 11 p.m. It's currently... Okay. And that's Long Boyd. I don't think we ever need to go into the bathroom. This guy really does have a style. He does. I mean, I do like that you can see your own tits. I know. The kids, Lang. Did you even think about them? Their little heads are probably worried sick by now. I know. Owe them an apology for making them worry. Are you one too? You two alright here? Yeah, we're fine. Well, holler if you need something now. I mean, yeah. Maybe the banging tits are to cover up the fact that they have feet. So people don't have foot fetish things going on. Does that make sense? Okay. So now we just gotta wait for the hour to end. If I stare at it, it goes faster, I think? Something like that? Anti-foot fetish tech and banging titties. I also like that when I'm looking down, you can't see her tits until I stop. Which implies that she's like Naruto running. The time was 11, and all the windows had been closed. And then it arrived. How's the SMP event? It was alright. We'll probably play some more here in a minute. Here's what's gonna happen next. The thing about the demon's powers resonates with TV signals, right? It will turn on any TV it can manage to gain access to. They never show anything besides static once it takes control, but that's still bad. If that happens, just turn off the TV. That'll kick it out for a while. But don't leave any TV on that is controlling. Doctor, you look tired. That's because I am. Let me handle things this hour. You should rest. Okay, so we need to make sure that room 6A gets their medicine. Do I play the SMP off stream? Not as much as I should. If I really want to make any progress on my build, I probably should. Shut your fucking window. I like just sharing my progress with y'all as I'm making it. I brought your scheduled medication just in time. My back was starting to act up again. Good. All right. Shut up and don't go anywhere or do anything. There are no twinks in this game. Twink Master knows. Unless if whatever this rat dude is a twink. All the televisions have been turned off. Fuck. I'm gonna have to restart, aren't I? Yeah. It opened multiple times for some reason. But I guess that one didn't load right? Weird. Reset. Let's try again. Forgot to check on her getting out of bed. I knew I was forgetting something. So shut the windows. That's the first one. Make sure everyone's in bed. I like that everything's like a little bit randomized. All right, see ya, Globo fan. Shut your fucking window. We just gotta talk to her every time. Fuck. Okay, we're good. So the plot of this one is that the guy who's financing this hospital is upset about it, so he put a curse on us. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking capitalism moment. I would love to talk to the guy who made these games. It's like... It is, like, they're not scary. I guess that's my only real issue, is that I wouldn't define these games as scary. Phone lines. If a phone is ringing, that's what it's trying to do. Pick up the phone and listen. If you hear anything, I mean anything on the other end, you gotta recite this mantra. Okay. It's more spoopy than scary. Alright, who needs meds? Anyone? Yeah, okay, Wolf Guy needs meds. And Lisa needs braces. People keep coming in saying that in the Simpsons parody, I almost said porn Simpsons parody, of Death Note, they actually got the names of characters right or something. Get the back into your bed, you bitch. I'm actually not sure, man, but strange things are happening tonight. I need you to go back to your room. The Death Note Simpsons parody is better adaptation than a Netflix one. I need to probably watch Death Note. I mean, I kind of know what happens because it's just, you know, low-key been spoiled for me, but... I'm a little confused that people find that Marge Simpson is hot. mommy fetish. But she's not really. She's more of a mom than she is a mommy. Right? People find Peggy Hill hot. Phones have been answered correctly, and then it arrived. Cool. All the windows are shut, all the doors are shut. No one's gonna get murdered. We're good. Peggy Hill is irredeemable. Why is she canceled? People who are into Peggy Hill are into feet and telling on themselves. What are you talking about? I got a interview with a cool startup called Bento Box. They're kind of like Loot Crate. Oh no. When this happens, all you have to do is leave the room, close the door, and shut your eyes for a few seconds. You're really going to use the space inside your mind to focus on this work. Hey, Stop Talking Null. Thank you for the 38 months of support. Alright. Oh, I need to check and see who needs meds. Who needs meds? Jane Doe. Severe hand injury at 12 a.m. So that's now. Okay, so she needs her pain meds. Anime Bento no longer exists. Yeah. I made sure of that before I made sure before I gave them any publicity. Wait, shut the door and close your eyes? Is that it? Okay. Excuse you? Where is that bitch? She's out of her bed. Get the fuck back! We ain't got none, honey, but you need to go get yourself back to your room now. My bad. I'll go back now. And then I think she's in 1? Is that right? Yeah, there she is. There you go, Cthulhu. Aren't you basically gamer just because I'm texting? I have ass. I'm not like caked up, but I have a little bit of ass, you know? Like a reasonable prove it show ass. No. Do you have Hank Hill ass? Hank Hill has like an inverted ass. Coward? You guys are just horny. TVs. I like that this order that these things happens is also like different. There is some amount of distance between my spine and my ass. I don't have this amount of ass. No one does. All right, no one else needs beds, right? You can sense the presence on the other end of the phone. This game is something, man. When you're the rat guy, you're just tall. You can't see your tits because you don't have any. Which is acceptable. If we see whatever her name is, Tammy, we talk to her. Okay, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Go back to your fucking room, you bitch. Where are you? Holy fuck, I have to deal with demons and your stupid ass. Go to bed. Madame, please. Strange things are happening tonight. I need you to go back to your room. My bad. I'll go back now. Fuck you, Tammy. I didn't hear anything while passing by, so that should be good. Alright, good. Cool. Just prop a chair against her door. Seriously. We got that gurney in the hallway. Why doesn't this guy have at least a modest bulge? Because the guy who made this game isn't into rat dick. I guess. I don't know, man. Ritualistic candles. It's very, very important that if you see one, you extinguish it. This part's important too. Whatever you do, make sure you don't. Alright, let's check in here. Candles? No. If I'm, like, missing any candles or anything like that, let me know. How many points do I need for the last resort and what time? I don't remember what. I think we'll just do our regular 5 o'clock time. It's currently 4:25, so about this time on Thursday. And how many points? Depends on how much you want to, like, message or you know, do activations. I need to check and see how many points that is right now. But give me a minute to make sure I'm not getting murdered or anything from this game. And then I'll check. Did I just miss a red light? Which room? Also, I definitely missed a TV somewhere. Oh, there's a window open. Shit, that was almost bad. Oh, and I didn't even check those OR rooms or anything. Yeah, it'll be this there. Oh, let me check behind the door. Okay, just in case. And then OR and kitchen. No candles. Oh no! God damn it! You have to get it right the first try. Let me check and see. So for every time I ask you what you guys want to do, you can spend 360 March of the Mice or coffee points to get your answer put on the thing. You get them for free by just watching any stream, so you're getting some right now. There'll be little pop-ups every now and then in chat to like, hey, do you want to, you know, do another one? Or do you want to get some extra points? Watch/follow for points, exactly. Okay, I can cheat a little bit by just like reloading the save point. If you have a sub, you get a points multiplier, but it's like set to a fairly low amount that just like if you're fairly regular, it's still called the March on the Mice option right now. I'll switch it. It's easy to switch. What time of day? About this time. It's currently 4:28 my time. It's gonna be on Thursday at 5 o'clock my time. So I don't know what time zone that is for you, but you got a general vibe on when it is, yeah? What is the March of the Mice? The March of the Mice is another series that I did about mice going to war. Fafner's Blood, thank you for the 39 months of support. What if Netflix did a March on the Mice thing? How much time do I have? I have a little bit of time to go check the bathroom and stuff. I bought Brotato because of what you streamed. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely one of those games. I do enjoy it, though. Yeah, I have a feeling that if there was a Netflix adaptation of March of the Mice, it would completely miss the point of the series and make it, like, real imperialist. Like, it's one of those, like, didn't they do that with the Watchmen TV show? Where they're just like, yeah, fucking Rorschach's so cool. Did I ever see the Watchmen Saturday morning parody? I heard that was that Alan Moore was really upset about the Watchmen show. I heard that I don't know. From what I've heard about The Boys, that's probably closer. Saturday Morning Watchmen was very good. It understood the point of the series. That, like, cartoons have, like, just assholes. Or comic books have just, like, real assholes. Running around being, like, pieces of shit, beating people up, and that's fucked up that they have that power. Who did that? Was that, God, that was some, like, Newgrounds animator, if I remember right. He was dismayed at how many people were saying they were just like Rorschach. I'd imagine that they were, though. And that's the sad part, is that people totally didn't get that those characters were not good guys. I don't remember how many times I have to do this. I think it's either this is it or I need to do one more. Okay, I guess I gotta do at least one more. So let's check this room real quick. No candles. No TV on. Windows shut. Windows shut. TV is off. Is Happy Harry still doing stuff? I feel like there was like a milkshake duck situation, but I don't remember if that's real or not. Does anyone know? There's some candles at the end of the hallway. Like, if back in the day he said some fucked up shit that, you know, he's walked back on, I think it's probably okay. Depending on how fucked up it was. He had some TV show? Okay. So he probably didn't milkshake duck too bad, if he did. Oop, flashing lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He did Smiling Friends? Is that real? I haven't thought about him in a while. All the windows had been closed, all the televisions had been turned off, none of the lights had been left flickering, all the phones had been answered correctly, all the candles had been extinguished. The sun began to rise in our little town. The demon could not stay in this world much longer. However, in direct violation to the Vandermeer Pact, no blood had been spilled that night. The most important part of the pact had not been fulfilled, which meant that the agreement was now null and void. After generations and generations being enslaved to the Vandermeer family, the demon was finally free. And though it did not have much time left, it knew exactly how it wished to spend its final moments. Oh shit, yeah. What in the world are you doing back here this early? Hannah? Oh, it's you. Don't you have some work to be doing? What do you want? Why are you looking at me like that? Don't you go forgetting that you work for me, mister. I command you to get out of here. Why don't you listen to me, you stupid... The angry howls of the demon echo out throughout the morning of that town. Or throughout the town that morning. And then the estate fell deathly quiet. As it turned out, Hannah hadn't left the Vandermeer estate that previous night. She'd been too tired to return home after feeding instructions through the phone all night. Instead, she fell asleep in one of the manor's empty rooms. She awakened to the awful noise emitting from upstairs. Hannah climbed the stairs and quickly made her way over to the... Why would you do that? Instead, there lie J.P. Vandermeer. Beaten, unmoving, and absolutely mangled. But against all the odds, he was still alive. Hannah had a choice to make. A large part of her wanted to leave him there, to give him the same disrespect and disregard that he showed others. She turned to leave, but deep down, she knew it wasn't the right thing to do. As bad as he was, she would not stoop to his level. So instead, she called for help. No. In an ironic turn of events, J.P. Vandermeer's life was saved by the very same hospital he tried to rid himself of. Despite their rightful and justifiable anger at the man, Dr. Edna and Nurse Morton treated him no different than any other patient, and he was soon on the road to full recovery. During his stay at the hospital, he was given a room near the front. Day after day, he watched the patients as they came and went. He watched as the hospital's only doctor and sole nurse did their best to help every person that arrived. As he watched, he realized something. I'm a massive jackass. These confusing numbers on that little piece of paper actually meant something. All those numbers represented actual people with lives and emotions. Wait, the rich guy actually, like, nah, that's not realistic, man. People that just wanted to get the help they deserved. took a near-death experience at the hands of an angry demon and an intensive stay at the hospital. But JP finally felt something that no Vandermeer had felt for a very long time: remorse. And he vowed to do everything in his power to try and make amends. However, due to the pact being broken, most of the wealth and power was soon lost to crippling debt. Without other options, JP sold off his estate and assets due to pay his dues. I think I saw something appear there. And the last remaining bit of his fortune was donated to the hospital. As a sign of goodwill, Dr. Edna let him stay in one of the vacant rooms until he could get back on his feet. He's currently working as a food delivery driver to make ends meet, as he wasn't qualified for anything else. Though he does miss his money and his old lifestyle, he's just in the end, he's just thankful to still be alive. Morton settled into his new job as a nurse just fine. Despite the rough first night, he grew to love the strange new town and people. In the end, he knew that his decision to move here was the best one for both him and his daughter. Edna is still the best and only doctor in town. She plans to use the donation money to renovate the hospital so that they can provide the best care possible for many years and years ahead. And now that they have an actual budget, she's decided to hire an accountant. Hannah happily accepted the position, as her old job was no longer available. She was finally able to have the boss that appreciated her hard work. And though it took a while, she did eventually forgive Vandermeer for all his misdeeds. The hospital had a bright future out of it, and everyone was on good terms. And that's all that mattered. Ida? Edna? It's Edda? Oh. Well, I'm a little sad by that conclusion. I got all the endings, so that's cool. Eat of these nuts. All right, we got one last one to do. What is this one called? Identophobia. The ducks are back, and they're here to get you. If they see you, run. Collect the rubber duckies and cure yourself from your phobia. Press E to collect duckies. Oh, if I press it fast enough, I can get multiple ducks. Oh. I need to go in that room, though. That sound effect is so loud. I'm gonna turn the game down. This is YouTuber bait, but that's fine. I'm a YouTuber. The house is darker than outside somehow. So there are ducks, but as long as I don't look at them, I'm fine. I'm cornered? Where the fuck is this last duck? All right, let's see what the server's up. What happens when you die? Yeah, that's a good point. Let's check. I didn't even think that. Amazing. All right. I think I'm gonna switch to Minecraft. Is that all right with y'all? Dude, I've been loving Legends of Runeterra. I did a bounty for it and legitimately have been playing it offline. Only Path of Champions. I don't give a shit about the rest of it. I'll be honest with you. Like the main like competitive mode, like I don't care. I don't care about the lore or competing or any of that shit. I just wanna play Slay the Spire like games. And I can do that for free with that. So it's pretty alright. I love the duck sounds. All right, let me know when you hear this. I'm gonna probably take a quick 2-minute break. Let's just do a 1-minute break where I take a piss. You guys fine with that? I'll be right back. Yeah, I think I'll hit the 1 minute, stop the thing, and then after 1 minute, I'll come back and I'll stream. Give or take, okay? Did you hear they remade LoL for consoles into straight up better? Is there not voice communication? I'll be right back, 1 minute.